I'm going to ask one central question and try to answer it. Are there any other groups in the Iranian political landscape that have survived 50 years and are still relevant today? That's the simple question. It's not so simple, though. And the answer to that question is there are no other groups that are still relevant today that survive. Every group that tried to compromise with the regime died. This research was reported in a book that the Iran Policy Committee published about a decade ago. Another finding we came up with is that within Iran, we find that there were a series of nationwide campaigns, if you will, to keep the Iranian youth from finding about these strange ideas about a tolerant Islam, about which Ambassador Bloomfield mentioned. What's so dangerous about a democratic Islam? If the next generation were to find out that this is what the PMOI stands for, and guess what? They've already found out. They already know, because the PMOI is protected by the people. The PMOI was very much an instrument within the 2009 demonstrations, but you can tell from the number of people who were arrested and hanged after the demonstrations or during the demonstrations that they were PMOI inspired. Now, one of the things that I will not repeat is all of the attacks against Ashraf, but what I will say that there's a pattern. Anytime there is unrest in Tehran, there's a crackdown in Ashraf. This is the pattern. There were 4 or 5 crackdowns in Ashraf, a couple in Liberty. These all followed very closely what was happening in Iran. What was the regime trying to do? The Iranian regime was simply trying to minimize the impact of the PMOI on the ground in Tehran, but that failed. It just simply failed. So I want to end by suggesting that this tolerant idea is an idea whose time has come. So just as Congressman Kennedy said, Mitavan Vabayad, I will say, Ma Hame Esrafi Hastim Ma Bar Liberty Hastim. Thank you very much.